Hello, Project0401, and today I am back with another interview. This time I have another very special guest. I was gonna say, like, an especially special guest. All of them are special, but seriously, this one means a lot to me. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I am MonochroMenace. I make rock music and I like purple, and I've been a Kasane Teto fan since I was like 11 years old, and I'm currently 23, so it's a long time.
Seriously. When did you say that your interest in pursuing music began?
During the pandemic. I always wanted to do something like creative, for sure. Like I wanted to be an animator for the longest time, like for Disney or Pixar or something. But and I did animate a little bit, but I don't know, ADHD. Animation is so tedious. I feel like animators are so like mad respect because oh my god, it's so difficult.
I completely understand. I draw and like I've touched animation before, but I just draw. That's me. I don't animate because I struggle enough with getting like one fully like finished realized piece out.
It's so like after the pandemic, when I was a McDonald's manager, I got like a very nice computer because I was making like thank you pay, I think they called it, for working, because it was literally like March 2020.
Right. Like peak of the panic there.
So I was like, the world might end. So I bought the most expensive computer I could buy at the time. And then, you know, I got FL, and I've always liked Vocaloid. So once I connected the dots that this was a program you could buy, I mean, I've been making like covers and stuff with Utao and whatever as a teenager. But it wasn't until I was like 17, 18 that I started actually making songs. So yeah, pursuing music, I guess, started just because I've always liked Vocaloid.
Right. Just I mean, the pandemic offered like a good window for it.
To start. I mean, I took drum lessons when I was from when I was 12, so I've been a drummer. I've always been like musically inclined, I guess. I was in plays. I went to a performing arts high school. I did vocal lessons, just like a bunch of random music stuff all over until one day I was like, I'm gonna make music. Yeah.
Right. It's always sort of just followed around you, I guess. Yeah. I will say also, I have a list, a little surprise for you here of community questions. I made a big post about people submitting their own questions, and I got 60 replies. I cut it down to 30. I'm
ready.
If your question isn't here, I apologize, but that's probably because I already have it written down, like, on my own. So 99% of the questions are gonna get asked. But so because there's a good amount of these, there's like 30 of these, I'm gonna sprinkle them in throughout. We will start with a question. We have one from Careful Feeling 591. They ask, why Urple?
I think I got this when I did Vocaverse too. I just love purple. It's always been my favorite color. I don't know. I'm trying to think. You know what? I feel like, oh my god, okay, like Scholastic Book Fair, there were these books called like Pinkalicious and Purplelicious, and I think they did a bunch of them for like all of the colors, but I just remember reading Purplelicious and liking it, so maybe it started there.
I know those books that you're talking about. I'm 21, so we probably saw a lot of the same stuff growing up, but like, no, I remember those books. Not related to that, my favorite color is pink. I'm also a person who, like, anything I see that's pink, I'm like, okay, well, I just like that. I'm predisposed to that now. It doesn't matter, like, the quality of it. It's like,
get it.
it's just like, it's pink, though. It's like, I don't care what you have to say about it, though, but it's pink. Alright, let's see. So, what are some of your, like, this was sort of asked on Vocaverse. Well, it was just asked on Vocaverse, but what are some of your, like, favorite artists and, like, most prevalent inspirations for your work?
Yeah, I think when I was on Vocaverse, I, like, almost forgot to mention my favorite band, so I'm gonna start with them. I Don't Know How But They Found Me, with lead singer and I think solo band member Dallin Weeks.
I've listened to a few of their songs. I need to listen to more.
Oh my god, amazing. I Don't Know How But They Found Me, more bands. I mean, like, Panic at the Disco was my first, like, love for a band. I know every single Panic at the Disco song.
Right.
Saint Motel, I really like. I found them because they opened for Panic at the Disco, and then Vocaloid, obviously, like Wawaka, Hachi / Kenshi Onezu, Death Ohagi, just like all my oomphs who make music, just all of the oomphs.
That goes into a sub question I have here, which is, do you have any shout outs you'd like to make while we're here?
Infinite, oh my god.
Take your time, we got it.
My bestie and previous neighbor, Pecco P. Oh my god, Electro Void, because his album just came out.
Right, I saw that. It was a really great album.
It's so good. Oh my god, Susie, Cat, Neo for all the art she does, Ash Dash. Oh my god, I'm gonna forget.
You better think faster. Everyone who you don't name, they're gonna form a mob outside your house.
I know.
They're holding pitchforks.
Dakavi, Shoshi, because the next song I'm releasing is a collab with Shoshi 444.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, there's too many. I feel like I'm like.
It's okay. I'm asking
everyone.
The heavy hitting questions. That's true. Okay, everyone, go just listen to everything you can.
Anyone I interact with who's a producer or an artist on Twitter, just follow them too.
Exactly. Yeah, just like go to YouTube, just look up vocal synth in general, and just start going through every video. It'll only take you a couple days. So.
Also, I want to shout out my bestie Cindy, who started making Vocaloid music, and she entered. Oh my god, why am I yawning? She entered Voca Gathering with a Miku song called Stage Accident, and the video is crazy, and it's a song with like 3 acts. It's like so cool. Just listen to that.
That's another little task for you, audience. I mean that. I'm looking at you. Open the YouTube search bar and look that up.
Yeah.
What about this might also be a question with a lot of answers to it, but if there's any artists that you'd love to get to collaborate with if you had the chance.
Oh my god. Oh wait, also I need to say before I forget, shout out to Isidore / Bedrock, you know, the guy performed with the
Right. I saw that. Oh
my god. Okay. Okay, collab with if I had the chance.
Like, let's
See,
start.
I feel like most of the people I want to collab with are like in the works, but like dream collabs, I guess like I would love to work with Beat Shoban someday. Because I feel like I'm already collabing with so many people.
I mean,
really
if your answer is that you're already seeing it through, then I mean, shit, that's just great.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing like all of them through, so y'all will just have to see. But like, definitely Beat Shoban.
All right, nice. This was also sort of mentioned on Vocaverse, but how did you end up like getting into vocal synths in general, if you can remember?
Fine Bros, kids react to Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
When that video dropped. Ever since then, it's just been like I saw her and I was like, oh, okay, this is my life now.
Right, Hatsune Miku and like vocal synth in general was always something that for the longest time I was just kind of like aware of, but always parallel to. Like, I don't know where exactly, but I think there's like some stuff you like see online and passing and whatnot, and you have like some sort of like I don't know, extra essentially like this is just for people like who are really online, and that's outside of like what I could be into. And then you actually experience it and it's like, okay, wait, I'm stupid, I'm sleeping on peak my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty new gen. I got into vocal synth. It was 24. Yeah.
2024.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And it was through Kasane Teto, because she was having that huge pop off at the time, and she still is, honestly. The like queen. Elevator is not going down anytime soon.
No.
But yeah, and I was like, huh, this red character is pretty cool. I didn't know there was more than just like a Miku, and now I'm here. Now I have a whole website dedicated to her. So.
Yay!
Funny how that works out. Do you think you can remember the first Teto song you listened to?
Oh yeah. Well, it was a cover. It wasn't a Teto original. The first Teto I ever heard was a Senbon Zakura cover. Just like, you know, someone who made a random Utao cover. But obviously Teto has a model in Project Diva, so they matched it up with that. And I was like, who is this? I love her. And then probably Kasane Territory was probably And then just down the rabbit hole from there and seeing like Triple Baka, like songs. And then I found Death Ohagi's stuff, that album, the Super Kasane Teto collection. I really like the song Flameheart, which is a duet with Teto and Ritsu. It's so good. And I don't know the English titles. One of them is like Life is Short, Girls, So Fall in Love. That one is peak.
Ooh, I know that one. I know that one. Yes,
yeah,
that one's great.
Peak. Yeah.
I have that one in my playlist. I replay that one all the time.
Yeah, so those songs were probably first.
Right. Let's sprinkle in another quick community question. We have Tenko of Mori asks, do you have any favorite vocal synth ships?
Well, obviously Teto and Gumi, that kind of happened.
Right.
I don't think I used to really ship Vocaloids ever, but when I was writing Regret Rock, like obviously my experience with dating, my exes are men, right? So I was trying to write like a male ex for her, but I was like, none of these feel like interesting enough. I was like, Kaito, like I don't know, like Gakpo, like I was like, these don't feel like they would be like a polarizing kind. I don't know if that's the right word.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah, like X
especially
for Teto.
Yeah, for Teto especially.
And I thought Miku for a bit, and then I was like, what's another character that's like super like adult coded? Because even though all the characters in Regret Rock are in college, I was like, I want another character that's like Teto in the sense where you look at them, you're like, that's an adult. I was like, oh, Gumi. I was like, like people love Gumi. Like she was the queen of English Vocaloid. I was like, yeah, like Gumi could be her ex. Like that was literally just the thought process. Like just like, oh yeah, okay, sure. And then like, you know, I made my boyfriend or my fiance now, is a tattoo artist. So he made that tattoo design that she gets.
Right.
And then it just became like a thing. And so many people draw now Lost Media Gumi and Teto together. And the ship name I got from a fan, but I don't remember who. I just saw it on Twitter or TikTok, called them Lost Regret.
That's good.
And like, that's peak. That's peak. Yeah, so I'm stealing that. Whoever coined that, if it's you gotta say something, bro.
Right.
I need to know.
Yeah, speak up, whoever that is, just like at Monochrome.
Yeah, so like Lost Regret. And besides them, I think maybe Luca and Lily, just because I don't know, they have a cool vibe. That's really it. They just have a cool vibe. Besides that, I think that's it.
I was gonna say
Teto, Gumi, Luca, Lily.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I think I read that Lost Media and Regret Rock weren't initially like linked.
No.
That came later. How's you mentioned it briefly. How's that Teto tattoo holding up?
Good. It does have some spots that need to get filled in, but it's not the fault of my fiance who did the tattoo. It's because when I was getting it, this is my first tattoo, or second actually, my bad. And I got it for 1 million views on Regret Rock. And, you know, it's full color. It's like the pixels. It's just a lot. This took 5 hours. It hurt so bad. After the 3-hour mark, like the last 2 hours, I was just crying basically the entire time. So, and he had to keep doing the numbing spray because I literally couldn't take it. So that's why there's some spots that aren't completely filled in.
I feel like,
but like,
yeah,
I get free tattoos, so I can get it touched up at any time. So.
True. I feel like that's like the essence of Regret Rock Teto, like seeping into your blood there. The pain you had to go through for that.
Oh my god, it was horrible. I remember tweeting about it when it was happening, like before I said what I was doing. I was like, I'm in so much. I was like, this is a Regret Rock moment. I'm in so much pain.
Right. Here's another question sort of about history, which is why MonochroMenace? Where does the name come from?
I'm trying to think of. Okay, my producer name originally was going to be Becco, like Bekko, but then I was like, wait, Deco Nina is like really popular.
Yeah.
Becco. I was like, I can't do that. So, I remembered like writing down things that I like, and I did like purple, obviously.
Right.
I was like, okay. And then I think at one point I had like Monochrome Mayhem or something written down.
The alternate universe of Monochrome Mayhem.
Yeah. And then I pushed it together. I was like, oh, Mayhem starts with an M. And it was Monochrome Mayhem. And then I was like, oh, wait, Monochrome ends in ME. So if I'm going to push it together, like I literally Googled like two-syllable words that end in ME. So then MonochroMenace, because I knew my character was going to be all purple, right? So that is, a lot of people fight me on this. They're like, "Why is your name Monochrome if you're purple?" And I'm like, monochrome can be different shades of one color.
Seriously, I was thinking about that earlier. I was talking with a friend. It was like 2 days ago. And I was like, "Yeah, this is the artist I'm going to interview. This is the producer I'm going to interview, MonochroMenace." And they're looking like, "Oh, that's not monochrome." And I'm like, "Dude,
yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is." It's like
Monochrome
it just means one shade. It means one shade or
like, one color.
One color. It doesn't have to be
Different-
black
yeah.
and white. It can be like, and white and black are shades, by the way.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's like very common argument. What was that? Yeah, but that's where the name came from. I don't remember how I got from Becco to Monochrome Mayhem, but I knew I wanted the character to be like purple and like have devil horns. So,
right.
And then MonochroMenace happened.
Nice. All right. So let's say if you could get another like shot at a song you previously made, do you think you'd have one that you'd want to like do again?
This is so hard because there are. Okay, wait. I think I have my answer, but I'm gonna look at my channel real quick.
It's all right. Take your time. Take your time.
On the way down, but the thing is with remasters. Okay, first of all, the song isn't like that old. It's like 2 years old. And also, like, whenever remasters happen, it's just kind of inevitable that, like, half the comments are going to be, "I like the original better." I feel like it's... people get... And that's okay, even if it hurts as an artist, because, like, people get attached to the way they heard something the first time. You know, so even if I were to, like, update it and, like, maybe, like, fix some things with the mix or, like, whatever, so many people love... the song as it is, that I don't think I ever would actually update it.
Right,
you know?
right. The thing I don't get about that is like, unless you were to like delete the original and go to people's houses and take it off their hard drive, it's like, it's still there, you know what I mean? It's not like the old one is wiped from existence. It's like, sorry, this is all you got now.
Yeah, but it's just like I just feel like it opens the door for so many like comparisons.
No, I agree.
That it's like I just rather work on new stuff.
No, I agree.
But I do get why people remaster their stuff. This isn't me saying like don't do it. It's not for me.
What about if the question was more like if you could like get one from the start again, right? Like
on the way down.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what it is about the song that irks me to this day because then people are gonna like know.
Right.
And I don't want to like point it out, but it's like, damn, yeah, I would go back from the start and fix something about that song.
It's funny. On the way down is how I discovered you.
Oh, crazy! I want to be clear. I still like the song. I think it's like a good song. There's just things I wish I did differently.
No, I get the feeling again.
Yeah.
I have plenty of drawings where like I like them for what they are at the time, but looking at them, I'm just like, okay, well, I gotta do better than this. Throwing another community question here. Okay, we have one from Victor asked 288. They ask, did you build the McDonald's in Minecraft for minimum wage yourself, or was the map found online or built by someone else?
I built it. Wow, I don't know why my voice just like stuttered. I built it with my friend Melty Solid. But like I did most of it, but he built some things that I was struggling with, like the soda fountain. He nailed that. It looks so good.
It does.
But like the actual like layout of the restaurant and like where everything is, I built it from memory based on the store that I worked at.
Nice.
Because I was there for 3.5 years, so it's like embedded in my brain. So like, yeah, me and or Melty Solid and I built it in Minecraft.
Where did the idea to like have the background, the set, I guess, of the video be a Minecraft build come from, or was it just like convenient?
I've always liked Minecraft, but I was thinking of, what could be like an affordable but still cool looking way for me to do a background myself? And I was like, I could probably like make it in like a low poly software. And then I was like, if I'm gonna go low poly anyway, couldn't I just straight up build it in Minecraft? and then yeah, that's how that happened.
Right, I see. I mean, honestly, it adds to the the vibe, I would say, of the video, the like atmosphere, the feeling behind it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Of just like the very disgruntled with society, like sort of back on music trivia. Is "Switch My Brain Off" your first widely published song, or were there others?
There's a lot of unlisted songs of mine, and if anyone ever wants to look at them, if you join my Discord server, my large public one, there is a channel for
link in the description.
I could link the Nah, I want it to be like you have to go to my server to get it. I'm gonna keep it exclusive to that. But the playlist is unlisted in my Discord server. So let me see.
I was more saying like link to your Discord in the description.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So my first like actual song, oh my god, it's 5 years ago. I have a Miku song I made first, but it was like a 1 minute, or like not even 1 minute, it was like a 30-second song. Of just me like testing. My first full song with a full MV was a Miku song called Take a Seat, and it has 1.9 thousand views because I unlisted it. But that was my first full song, and if anyone wants to look at it, they can. I had a whole EP that I unlisted. It was a Miku EP, Take a Seat, I think Complacent I Am was on there, Song of Survival, Miku Mischief Night, and Try Again? Drag Me Down? Wait. Complacent I Am maybe wasn't on the EP. I actually don't remember. But I had a Miku EP, and they are all unlisted.
Nice.
But yeah, my first full song was Take a Seat, a Miku song. My first song that like did a little bit well was Switch My Brain Off, in comparison to the other songs. Right.
In the description of Switch My Brain Off, you do mention something that I thought it'd be funny to ask up on. Would you say you still struggle with focus and attention problems?
Yes. Why? Did I say like I hope one day I don't?
Pretty much.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so I was diagnosed with ADHD after this song came out, but I am not medicated for it currently, or I never was. I made it my priority to get medicated for my anxiety, because that was a bigger problem to me. And also, I had just gotten a new job, so I was afraid to start messing with like focus medication, especially if it didn't work immediately while I was having a new job. So I was like, let me get settled in this job. But I'm hopefully going to get medicated soon.
I completely understand the feeling. I am
definitely
also
still a major struggle.
Yeah, I'm also very scatterbrained, and I should probably also get like medicated for it. But there's just so much to do.
Yeah, it's hard.
And then I think too much, and then the thought's gone, and then I'm like, well, I got to do these things first, and then I don't know. You you get how it is.
Yeah.
Was Try Again your first song to get like larger scale attention, like relative to what you were initially uploading?
Yes, because I think that was my first. Yeah, that was my first song to hit 100K.
Right.
The collab with Rook, and that was crazy. Okay, the original version of that song is unlisted. It was Miku and Cyber Diva, and I think it's in the description, or if not, you could get to it by joining my server and going to the playlist.
Right.
But it was Miku and Cyber Diva, and then my friend Rook, very talented producer, remade the instrumental because he's like extremely good at guitar and drum arrangements, literal rock star, and made a new instrumental, and then I tuned it again with Miku and Solaria, and then Eggtan did the art. So yeah, that was my first one to get more attention. The one thing I regret with that is that I rewrote some of the lyrics, but not all of them, where people did point out like, oh my god, like I love this, some of the lyrics are like meh, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did write the lyrics when I was 17. I probably should have updated those.
I mean, they have that value now, that sentimentality, you know, they've aged with you. And I will say, I'm certainly not complaining about the voice bank change, because I absolutely love Solaria. Every time I see Solaria, I'm like, oh, it's peak. It's so peak.
I used to consider myself a Solaria producer. Because I had Never For Me, Don't Hit the Lights, an unlisted sea shanty there were a lot of Solaria songs I was doing back to back to back before Teto got better English capabilities because she's always been my favorite.
Right. I forget about like there's that period that was before On the Way was On the Way Down your first like Synth V like full song with Teto?
Yeah, because I mean I did Our Collective Purgatory that was also with Rook, but that was a Teto and Solaria duet. My first like Teto song that had like an MV was technically the FNaF song, but that's a duet with me. So I guess my first Teto solo song, was On the Way Down.
Right. But yeah, I guess maybe part of it's just because I'm pretty new to the scene, but like, it's what it feels like. Teto Synth V has always been here now, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess briefly mentioning it, I did have written down. Are you still a FNaF fan?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm probably not as deep into FNaF as like some people are. I just like I grew up with the games and like FNaF fan songs. Stuff like that. Yeah.
I get the feeling. Do you have a FNaF fan song that you'd recommend people listen to?
The Not Here All Night by DA Games.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Like, probably like 2 years ago. I don't know why, but me and my brother, we just did like this huge review of a bunch of FNaF fan songs. And
awesome.
I don't know why there are so many sister location ones. There's like 500 sister location ones, and I'm not like, I think it's a fine game, you know. You can say what you want about the lore or whatever.
I guess people really resonated with Circus Baby and like her design and stuff.
I guess, but like it was so tiring because we were both up. It was like 2 in the morning, and the like 50th sister location song would come on, and they sounded the same. And I don't mean to be mean, but I was just like really
there's
like
just too many.
I felt like I was
oversaturation.
I felt like I was like passing out, and I was gonna wake up in the pizzeria. All right, another community question to throw in. We have Bad Time Gaming. They ask, do you fuck with VFlower?
Oh, this is hard. Okay. I love VFlower's designs. All of them, including Chi-Flower, which might be controversial. I like Chi-Flower's design. So, okay, V4 Flower is my favorite flower design. I think I like certain uses of Flower. Their voice bank in Vocaloid. It's not for me.
Right.
Like I do like some Flower songs. I do. Like I have some in my playlist. I'm not saying I don't want anyone to take away from this. Menace hates VFlower. No.
All Flower fans
just, like,
on screen now is Menace's address and phone number.
No, like design, peak. There's Urple. I love like the just gender, like gender vibes.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Like this is so. I know how controversial. I prefer Chi-Flower. I think the voice just sounds better to me. I would use Chi-Flower in the future because I love using Voicona.
Right.
So might get a Chi-Flower song for me in the future.
Well,
but
hopefully,
I like Flower.
That's good enough to appease the angry mob.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the song Never For Me, you describe having a series of unlucky events like constantly. Did that later inspire like Regret Rock as a concept?
Honestly, it's not that it inspired Regret Rock as a concept. It's just that I am so unlucky and things like this happen to me a lot.
Damn.
It's just like never for me is more about like I just have horrible luck, but with like dumb things, right? Like I think I wrote Never For Me after like I had a really bad day at work and I bought a lottery ticket because I was like, surely there's got to be some good luck because today was so awful. I didn't win anything obviously, but like no one ever wins the lottery. And then I bought fried rice for myself because I wanted to treat myself, and like I dropped it in my driveway. Like it was just a horrible day. So I just wrote Never For Me about like stupid things and some serious things. So that's more just about like, oh, I just feel like nothing's going my way. And then Regret Rock is specifically like, shit, I really shouldn't have done that. Like this isn't even bad luck. Like I just caused this.
It's just the like, being your own worst enemy as opposed to just like being the universe's enemy. Do you still like recording live action videos?
Yes, and there will be some live action stuff in the next video. It's not like me in the video, but there's some live action elements that I think people will like.
Let me throw in another community question regarding what we were just talking about, Minimum Rage and Regret Rock. Did Minimum Rage Teto decide to keep the purple hair dye, or did the dye ruin her roots? Asks horror fan 555555.
Okay, so the timeline is actually that Minimum Rage takes place before Regret Rock, and people like yell at me all the time for that. They're like, "That's a continuity. That doesn't make sense because she dyes her hair." I'm like, okay, well, in Minimum Rage, she's a high school student who's a manager because that was my experience.
Right.
And in Regret Rock, she's in college, and my answer to that is she just dyes her hair a lot. Like she lets it grow out to red sometimes more. She puts it back purple.
The color starts to fade. You gotta keep it up.
Yeah, so she just dyes her hair a lot. But, you know, she keeps it over time. Like, she dyes it purple. Sometimes she'll let it grow out. It's back and forth, you know?
Right.
So I guess that's my answer. It's not necessarily like, oh, did she keep it? It's more just like, she does it pretty often. Right. Whenever she feels like it.
Alright. Let's see. In, like, your own words, how do you think you would describe your genre, your niche of music, right? Like, how do you describe the music you make? It's a pretty open-ended question.
So, yeah, like currently, I guess, like if we go from like, I'm gonna say like, on the way down to feedback, very, you know, like, I guess alternative rock. Yeah, I'm gonna say alternative rock. Some lean more towards punk rock. Some are more pop punk. So I think I would just say like alternative rock. Yeah.
Right. Love alt rock, absolutely.
Yup.
Do you have any plans to use more of your own vocals in the future?
I keep getting asked this. Like, yes, but I don't know because, like, okay, Isadora and I are starting a band separately from Vocaloid. It already has a Twitter account called Potential Hazard, and I'm the vocalist of that, and we're working on some stuff. I do plan to sing more as Menace, and I know a lot of people have been asking me for it, but I guess I'm just worried about the reception.
Right, understandable.
I feel like I will put a lot of effort into it, and then I'll see it not perform as well as Vocaloid songs, which makes sense. And then I'll get discouraged, even though, like, I don't know, I do want to sing more. Maybe I'll do some self-cover versions of some songs. I have been recording a lot of vocals lately for a lot of stuff, so there is stuff coming. It's just, I'm trying to figure out how and when to implement it into the Menace channel, but there's definitely going to be vocals for the band project.
Right, to manage that balance. But no, I do completely get that.
Because people are subscribed to me for Vocaloid.
Yeah,
I know some people do like my singing voice, but I think that's not why the majority of people are there. I don't know, maybe something will change my mind, but
I mean, I do get it. It's always like a bit of a apprehension when it comes to, you know, like that sort of, will an audience, you know, convert over like to that well, or are they just gonna be like, oh, this isn't thing I like, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, come on, from what I've heard, you sing very well.
Thank you.
Of course. In a more broader sense, who are your favorite vocal synths?
Okay. Kasane, Teto, Hatsune Miku, let's get them out of the way. They've been the OGs. Megudine Luca lately, I've been obsessed with her. Feedback may be biased, but
love
like
feedback,
I
by the way.
really,
everyone please listen to feedback.
I never really tried using Luca in that capacity until feedback. And like after using her, she definitely is my favorite Kryptonloid now. Like she was so fun to use. I love her voice. I also love Some Days Coming by Shoten Tato. I just want to be sure that's his name. Shoten. Yeah, Some Days Coming by Shoten Tato. That song is so good. It was performed at Miku Expo on Setlist A and also at Magical Mirai. That made me really like her because like halfway through the song she starts like headbanging with the guitar. It's just so awesome. Right. So yeah, big fan of Luca lately. Gumi too. I do love Adachi Ray. I'm waiting for her Vocaloid voice bank to come out.
Right.
I use her again.
I think everyone is.
Yeah. I need the Vocaloid bank.
I was gonna ask off of this if there are any vocal synths that you have your eyes on using in the future.
I did say so. Flower, Defoko, just because she Urpal.
Right, obviously.
There's a vocal I haven't used yet. that nobody would be expecting. That should happen at the end of this year, and I'm very excited for that. Like, genuinely, I don't think a single person could predict it. What else? I think if, like, another Utao from back in the day, like a Vipraloid, I think they were called, like, became a Vocaloid or a Synth B, like, I'm definitely there. I feel like there was another synth I was, like, looking for. Oh my god, if Lily ever got a Synth B, or, like, not even Synth B, it doesn't have to be Synth B, just, like, English capabilities, like, cross-language, I'm there. So if Lily got cross-language, I'm there. Probably VFlower. I would love to make a song with the Kagamina's once my Japanese improves, because I love their Japanese power voice banks for V4 or V4X. So yeah, those ones. VFlower, Kagamina's, secret voice bank that y'all will not guess. You can try in the comments, but you literally won't. And I'll prove it when it's out. I'll be like, see, none of y'all said it. Yeah, or like Lily, yeah.
A lot to look forward to this. I guess sort of on that, there's a community question I have here that's in a similar vein, which is, who is your favorite Ingloid from Consideration South 80? I'm
gonna assume they mean like native English.
Yeah, English vocal synth.
So,
English Vocaloid.
So there's like Solaria, Henri. I feel like Selena. No, it's probably Selena.
All right.
Probably Selena. But if they mean Vocaloid specifically, I mean Cyber Diva is just an icon.
Right. I agree.
So Selena and Cyber Diva for sure.
Back to music-specific questions. What was it like working on Someday I'll Know Me, your first album?
Weird, because I don't think I was necessarily planning like an album. It was more just like I was getting better at music and I wanted to move on into like a more rock style, because you can see after Someday I'll Know Me was No One Likes a Wallflower.
Right.
That was the first non-Someday I'll Know Me song. So I think I just wanted to tie up everything I was doing into some sort of nice little bow or little like project, just to be like, okay, this is a different era and now I'm moving on from that sound.
Right. Just
a way to
organize everything.
Yeah, the experience was kind of like that, where it was just like putting an end to the kind of theatrical piano type stuff I was doing and moving more into rock music specifically.
Right. Do you have any plans for like making future albums?
So I do have Ultraviolet, the physical, coming out, and if anyone missed the pre-order, it will go back up for regular order on Very OK Vinyl eventually. The thing is, it's not an album on streaming, it's like a physical release only of a bunch of rock songs. So like, you know, it's On the Way Down, it's No One Likes a Wallflower, both versions, Gimmick Girl, Kaleidoscope, Regret Rock, Minimum Rage, Lost Media.
So Peak, that is to say. Peak is on there.
Yeah. There might be a secret song on there if you buy it.
Ooh.
That's not listed. The reason that is physical is because music is not my full-time job.
Right.
And I don't feel like I would have time to just like lock in on a vocal synth album.
Right. They are like pretty big undertakings.
Yeah, I like the experience right now more of just releasing a single just releasing songs as I go. So right now, I'll probably just keep doing singles as I go and doing like the physical release albums for anyone who wants it, because it's difficult to organize an album on streaming after the songs have been out, because then there's like duplicate uploads and it's kind of a headache. So like the album would have to be done beforehand. So I think I'm going to keep releasing singles and then physical albums for anybody who wants them. And I'll still make like a YouTube playlist or like a Spotify playlist of like the album, right?
Right.
I think if music becomes my full-time job, which it could, it's getting close, but it's not to the point where I could comfortably quit my job.
Right.
But if it does get to that point, I would definitely make an album. I would commit to it.
I'm hoping so, seriously. Everybody watching this, please support Menace. They are like an incredible artist, really.
Thank you.
Of course. I do get what you mean about like when it comes to working on something like a full album like that. Large projects, I am very particular about like what I post and released and whatnot. And working on like a project that's like requires that many moving parts and that like many individual aspects, I'd probably just like vanish for a year, right? 2 years. That's
what I'm saying. I feel like I can't afford to do that right now. Like, I just want to keep releasing.
Because otherwise I'd be like so like focused and tunneled in on it, and I don't like releasing stuff before I'm like, oh, it's finished, you know. So I just vanish off the face of the earth for like 2 years, and no one would hear from me.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep making stuff. So I'm serious. I will commit to an actual like Menace album if music becomes like the only thing I'm doing.
Right. On the topic of albums, how did you end up working on Makina Mori?
Okay, so I released Gimmick Girl, and I don't want to misquote OTS, but I think Gimmick Girl was part of what inspired Makina Mori to like exist. I don't want to say it's the only reason. I think Gimmick Girl was part of it. If I'm totally wrong about that, someone please call me out. I feel like I remembered him or someone else saying that. So when I heard about Makina Mori as a project, like a lot of my friends were working on it, and I thought it was so sick. I was like, hey, I don't have the time right now to like make a new song, but I feel like Gimmick Girl is so like spiritually Makina Mori. Could I offer it as a bonus track? So that's how it happened.
Okay, I see. Community question also sort of relating to that. We have from Madeline. Do you have plans to use Adachi Ray for future songs? I think that was sort of answered earlier.
Yeah, I need her Vocaloid voice bank immediately. The voice bank that I used in Gimmick Girl, unfortunately, I wanted to say this publicly because I kind of just quietly edited the description. The person who made that voice bank was called out for some stuff like after the song came out. So I no longer want to associate with that person and also that version of the voice bank. So there have been some other iterations of like Adachi Ray English by other people, but I think after that experience, I'm definitely like I'm waiting for like
something official capacity.
Obviously, you know, there's plenty of vocal synths that have had controversial past, and people kind of separate like creators from the actual voice banks. But I think I'm just once her Vocaloid voice bank comes out, definitely.
Okay, awesome. I'm also very much looking forward to it. Adachi Ray is very much like a quick climbing favorite of mine. I don't know. I like scrappy underdogs is the best way I can put it. Teto, Ray, they're both like very made by just some guys, and
yeah, exactly.
It's just that sort of element. I feel like they have like huge amounts of, I don't know if the term is like leverage. I'm gonna say leverage, but leverage over like other voice banks because they have so much like history to them, right? So a lot of vocal synths, it's like, oh, what's the origin? It's just like, well, you know, it was made by this company then, and there's like maybe a few details about the creation, but at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, right? Like, they're sort of a product. Teto, Ray, and a few others, like, they have such storied history just because of how disconnected they are from officiality, I guess, right? Like literally just made by some people with a crazy idea. I look forward, by the way, to when Adachi Ray is real and created. Do you see those like posts from Missile 39? I think the guy is who's making Adachi Ray.
The robot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. it's amazing.
Hopefully,
she's literally gonna be real.
Yeah, hopefully we can get her at like Miku Expo one day or something.
the robot on stage.
Yeah, like crowd surfer.
Oh my god, that would be a heavy crowd surfer.
She's only like 40 pounds, I think.
Oh.
That's what that's what her like character description says, and I think that's just based on what the real android like weighs.
I see.
Granted, she has been like gotten a bunch of like redesigns recently, I've seen, so she might be heavier now or lighter, I don't know, but I don't think she'll be too heavy. So
Adachi Ray could crowd surf.
Yeah. So on the album talk, another like how did you end up working on question, how do you end up working on Kasane Interlink?
I think really just Kami invited me, and obviously I was like, that sounds awesome, I would love to be on a Teto album.
Right.
So I started working, I have a solo song and then the collab with Shoshi, and that's the MV that's coming out next, which I'm really excited about. Worldwide Rockstars, because it just feels like bridging the gap between like producers overseas, and it was so fun to work on, and it's literally like just about making a collab, and it's literally about the experience we had, and we also kind of like complement each other in the song, and it's so nice that people with such different experiences and from so far away can come together and make something so cool. I also really hope to meet Shoshi when I go to Japan this summer. So
oh, you're going to Japan this summer? Sick.
I am, so I'm very excited.
Awesome. This is another task for you, audience. By the way, go listen to Kasane Interlink. Like, put a watch later.
Really
just listen to the album. It's great.
I'm involved in 2 songs on there. Come on, y'all, lock in.
Exactly. It was really cool.
Also,
seeing, like, the teasers
freaking
for
Satsuki is on the album, and like Atena, like so many like Teto goats plus like people you probably haven't heard of that are also goats. So like
that's what gets me about like I guess it's music in general, but like with the vocal synth scene, there's so many like fucking fantastic artists, and I just wish there was unlimited people to send their way. Like, I feel like ever since I'd say we sort of entered like a bit of a vocal synth renaissance, I guess, going into like,
for sure.
Like after Kasane Teto's like huge expansion, and like I see so many producers pop up, and I like listen to their stuff just like, okay, it was recommended, and it's got like 1,000 views, and I listen to it, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is fucking incredible. I wish I could just, again, send, like, an unlimited audience of people. But yeah, like, again, please go listen to Kasane Interlink if you haven't. It is a very great album. Alright, I'm gonna throw in another community question from Arboliva. What's your reaction to your sudden newfound popularity and attention post-Regret Rock?
It's still hard to believe. Like, when I go to Vocaloid events and get recognized, or like, I don't know, still every time when I perform, I just expect to see like my friends or people I've already seen, and there's like, you know, like actual like fans out there, and it's so like humbling, like I'm so humbled, like I'm like, wow, like that's, I'm trying to think of how to explain. I'm surprised every time, like I'm not used to it.
Right.
I don't expect to be recognized. I don't expect people at Miku Expo. Like, I went to 5 of them, so I could meet my friends from all over the U.S. People made me gifts, and like, like genuinely, I could tear up at, and it's so hard to explain. It's just like it's so.
No, I imagine it's hard to explain. Like,
yeah, like I
shift.
never. I just need people to know that I never anticipated, even still. Like, I've been to so many events and been recognized and given things, but every time I'm still like, for me? Like, or like, people are like, can I get a picture? I'm like, really? Like not in a bad. I'm like, I'm just some guy. I don't know. I'm just some gal making Vocaloid music.
Hey, you make banger Vocaloid music. Thank you. I will say I don't know.
Yeah.
I consider you like one of the leading English producers, like at the forefront.
That's I can't accept that.
No,
like,
but
maybe,
I do though. Like, granted, it's a pretty like good list. You know, there's like 15 names on there, but still, like, you're like, you know, like, I would consider you one of the pioneers of like the modern like English vocal synth scene.
That makes me like want to like cry in a good way. It's I'm so grateful for it, because I wanted to have a small consistent audience. I think everybody wants their music to be seen by people and be popular, right? I never anticipated these numbers. I wanted 1 million one day.
Right.
I never expected over 5 million on Minimum Rage.
Right.
That is an insane number of people. And I don't even know if I'm ever gonna reach that again with another song, and that's okay, because I have an audience and I'm happy about it. I'm right where I want to be.
Right.
As long as I can keep performing stuff live, I'm happy. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of rambling now, but I guess the answer is like I'm still surprised by it.
No, we're here. We're here for the rambling. It's nice, and just like, again, it's great to hear. Like, seriously, I think you deserve the support.
Thank you.
Moving from that, you sort of mentioned it. But how was your experience with Miku Expo 2026?
Amazing. I got to meet so many friends that I've known for years that I hadn't met in person before, like Eggtan. So Eggtan and I, who you just interviewed, right?
Yeah.
Placed in the Miku Expo 2023 online contest together. We got honorable mention with our song Easy Breezy Smile.
I remember that. Yeah. I talked to them about it.
I remember at Miku Expo 2024, the first comeback after the pandemic, they played it in the venue before the concert started.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I was like, wow. And I remember sending it to him and him sending it to me.
Yeah. He talked about
I
that.
Committed.
I was like freaking out with you when you sent it to him.
Miku Expo, I was gonna go out to meet him because he's on the opposite side of the United States from me. And I did it, and we hung out at Miku Expo San Jose, and it was the best. And we were able to sit together. Because originally we got tickets separate from each other because it sold out and we could only find individual seats. But then because of I don't remember if I used the tickets from Digital Stars or from placing in the Expo contest for 2026. But Krypton gives winners and performers a pair of 2 tickets.
Right.
So we were able to sit together. They were very good seats. Thank you, Krypton Future Media. But we had so much fun at Miku Expo San Jose. So like meeting Egg and hanging out with Neo in Duluth and Newark, and obviously Digital Stars was a crazy experience. So like
right.
my entire Expo experience was great. I'm so grateful for everyone I met, friends and fans. It was so much fun. This
links into a community question, which was, how did it feel when you found out you were going to perform at Digital Stars / Miku Expo? Asked by ZFin99.
I think I like threw up in a good way, but like, because okay, Isidore got invited to perform at Digital Stars, and obviously because we did feedback together, he was like, I want you to be on stage with me, and I was like, ah! Oh my god, it's everything I've ever wanted, and it was like the experience was so much better than I could have ever imagined. Like I already imagined it would be one of the best nights of my life, but finding out was so like I just remember shaking like on the phone with Isidore, which by the way, you should interview Isidore.
Okay, anyway. thank you. I do have a list of producers I want to get to. I will certainly add them down.
Yeah, so I just like I don't know, I just remember freaking out over the phone with him, like, oh my god, okay, we're gonna do this, we need to start planning, and like coming up with our set list together, and like figuring out when we were gonna meet in person, and then like adding Susie and being like, oh my god, we can sing, and like, oh, it was so much fun. But yeah, it was like the most nervous and excited I've ever been. I think I called all of my friends, like in real life and online, after I found out.
Dude, shit, I'd do the same, man. I'd be screaming from the my balcony.
Yeah, it was.
I don't have one, but like my metaphorical balcony. I went to the Digital Stars show in Chicago. I think that was the first one that there was.
Yeah, it was.
And me and my partner went, and we were like, obviously it was a great night, but we were like, damn, we wish we could go to the New York one because Menace is gonna be there.
I was supposed to be at the Chicago one. I was supposed to go, and I didn't have enough PTO, and plans changed, and I couldn't go see Cat's set, and I was so upset about it. I was devastated because I was there for Chicago Miku Expo night 1 and 2. I could not get there a day earlier for Digital Stars, and I was devastated.
You told me that because I was about to be like, Cat's set was so cool.
No, it's okay. You can say. I know. I wish I was there. That's bestie. She saw me perform and I couldn't see her perform, but I'm still mad about it. And oh my god, I will see Cat perform one day. I will see her perform. I know I will.
I'm sure it won't be that long. Like seriously, both of you are like, again, I mentioned that like list of like premier like English producers. Cat is also on that list. I don't know. I'm also hoping. I think you talked about that. You wanted to do more like live performances.
Yes.
Just like I'm also hoping to catch those. I missed the New York one. I gotta see it. I gotta see the next one.
I don't think it was announced yet, so I don't know. But I will be performing in Florida in the fall. Yeah, in the fall. Look out for that to be announced because that's farther from where I normally go. So yeah, right now I have Florida planned, something else in New York probably also in the fall. I think that's it right now, but I want to try to get to other places. I keep telling people like contact your like local conventions, like I would say medium sized to bigger. They don't have to be like huge conventions, but like a decent size to where they'll have like a stage. It doesn't need to be huge. I will perform anywhere if like something is like comped, so I'm not like emptying my wallet every single time. It doesn't need to be the whole trip, but like, you know, if I get like free transport or like, I don't know, maybe like just the con tickets or like just some part of it, just so I can get there.
Right.
Like, I'm so willing to perform anywhere. Like, please contact your guys' local cons. Like, if you want to see me there.
Yeah, we need to fund the Menace like venue. We need to just have a big purple show stage set up. Let's see. Moving back to producing questions. Let's say if you could choose like one song from your discography that you'd recommend people go listen to, fans of yours or just like, you know, not. What do you think that would be? Let's say like
right now.
I was gonna say, let's say like both from the perspective of people who are familiar with your more popular work and people who aren't familiar with your work at all.
I think if people aren't familiar with my work at all, I usually send them Minimum Rage first because I feel like that encapsulates the whole vibe. People who are familiar with my work, you know what? I'm gonna say Gimmick Girl. I don't know. I really like Gimmick Girl.
Okay. Gimmick Girl is what like made me a fan of yours. I found you through On the Way Down, and then later that year, listening to Gimmick Girl, I was like, okay, wait, hold on, they got sauce.
Thank you.
Because I liked On the Way Down a lot, but I just I don't know. I guess I just hadn't checked out the rest of your work from it. I was still that's still when I was like first getting into Teto, and there was just like so much from like for me to like catch up on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, so, but yeah, when Gimmick Girl came out and I found that, I was like, okay, wait, hold on, I gotta go through their stuff. I was sleeping on the sauce here. But yeah, that's a pretty good one, Gimmick Girl. Let's see, what would you say your favorite part of the creation process is for your music?
Probably just like weirdly, like coming up with like the initial idea is always so exciting. It takes so long to see it through, but like I put a lot of thought into the topic of my songs, like especially, you know, like post Regret Rock, like coming like all three of them, like Minimum Rage, Lost to Media, Feedback. Like, I feel like I have to have a very strong concept before I can start a song. Like, I very rarely start an instrumental without knowing what it's going to be about. Like, I have to have the song concept first. So
Right.
That is the most fun part for me, is, like, coming up with, like, what am I going to write this about? And then, like, imagining the MV in my head.
No, I understand that. I think it was also in the description of, Switch My Brain Off that you talked about like contrasting with your like attention issue was like your really ambitious thoughts. I completely understand that. I don't know, the amount of times I've come close to completely burning myself off of my creative pursuits just because like I have this huge idea and I like destroy myself working on it.
Yeah.
Gosh. I might lightning round a few small community questions here. There's a couple.
Do it. I'm ready.
All right. Sinky Submarine asks, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. I really don't like Pepsi.
Through the screen, I'm dapping you up right now. I like.
yeah. Like Coke or Pepsi, it's Coke, but like the real answer is Dr. Pepper is better.
Oh my God. Me and you, right all the way.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper is so
I was
good.
a fan of yours already. Never mind. I'm biggest supporter. Love Dr. Pepper. All right, next. Nikitanshi asks, do you fuck with Italian food?
Okay. Oh, my family is Italian. I'm like a quarter Italian because my dad is half Italian. Okay. I think because I grew up with it and it was just everywhere, it was like all we would eat. Right. It's not my go-to.
I see.
I like it. I love eggplant parm. I love pasta. But like my go-to usually is like trying anything else just because I just grew up with so much Italian food. And also I live in New Jersey, right? It's everywhere. Like I need something else.
Okay, right, I see. Yeah, that does explain it.
It's good, but like, oh my God, it's oversaturated here.
I guess in a similar vein of question, Gooday Mates 974 asks, do you like mac and cheese?
I love mac and cheese.
That's That's a good question.
Mac and
Thank
cheese
you.
is goated. Yeah, because I'm a vegetarian, right? So mac and cheese is a go-to food for sure.
All right. Let's see. Great Class 9463 asks, how much power does Teto have in Rise of Kingdoms?
Rise of Kingdoms? What is that?
It's this like, okay, there's this you remember those like shitty mobile game ads that were like going around?
Oh, it's one of those. I assumed that's.
There was like a joke going around for a while of like, I don't know, there was this one series of those mobile game ads where it would be like a really like fucked up scenario or like someone like getting mugged or something, and the guy pulls out his phone and he's like, well, actually I have 4 million power in Rise of Kingdoms, and the mugger would like hand out the stuff back over. I don't know, I guess just give a number you feel like would be fitting for Teto's Rise of Kingdoms power.
If it's like Teto, I don't know the number system of this game. I'm saying if it's like Teto, like 1 million, like sure, like
give it, yeah, just give a number.
If it's Regretto, like a solid like 2.
Oh man, okay. We have one from Alex the Pineapple here. How many shrimps are in the universe?
A lot. A lot.
I will say, I do appreciate some of these questions, because I was like, you can ask anything. I guess some people really took that quite literally.
I say a lot. There are a lot of shrimp.
Okay, there you go. I hope that answers the question. Next. I'm better than you, 456. Well, geez. Do you have a dream car?
Actually, no. I really could not care less about cars.
I'm
like,
with you on that. I'm with you on that.
As long as it gets me from point A to point B, fine. Although, it doesn't matter what kind of car, I would like to have a purple car in the future. I have not had that yet.
Right.
So
just purple
it could
max.
be any car if it's purple. Yeah.
I get
so there
you.
we go.
I get you. This will be the last one of the lightning round questions for now, but Dino Destron BT asks, well, you're never going to believe what they ask, but do you have a favorite dinosaur?
Someone asked me this before. I think Stegosaurus, purely because of the ASDF movie. I am a Stegosaurus.
I like what was it, Ankylosaurus, I think? Ankylosaurus, the big like spiky mace guys. Just because like, I don't know. It's funny to me that like they look like that. I don't know.
My fiance likes Triceratops.
Alright. But yeah, alright, so we have a few more community questions, but we'll get back to those in a minute. That was just like the more like shorter, zippier ones. Let's see. How has the process of balancing music creation and general life been for you?
Easier lately because I work from home, which I'm very, very grateful for. I went to school for finance specifically so I could find a job where I could work from home. I would have more time for music, no commute, my lunch break, I can work on music. I get to be at home.
Right.
But before that, like when I worked at the bank, especially, like my phone was locked in a closet. I couldn't even check things. Like I couldn't update anything. That was the most difficult. I feel it is extremely hard to balance work and a creative hobby at any job, but even more so if you don't work from home, which is most people.
Yeah.
And I've done that before. So like it's better lately, but it's still very hard.
Right.
Was the question just work or life? Sorry.
Both. Just like how do you find like a balance in that?
I use a to-do list app, and I really try to just set aside time for music every day, even if it's only like 30 minutes. Like just do a little bit of something every day.
Right.
I think that's the best way to do it. Like even if you really feel like, man, I have no time today, even if you just do one tiny thing, it's better than doing nothing. Just trying to set time aside for it every day, even if it's just a little bit.
I would completely agree. I suffer with like the issue of like I have a hard time like not seeing something through to completion when I start working on it. Like in my mind it's like, oh, if I start working on it, I need to get it done, and not just like I can work on like 15% of it.
It's difficult to get out of that mindset.
Yeah. But I've been making progress, and I'm glad to hear that you've been able to find your own balance there, at least partially. I imagine it's still pretty difficult. I have similar issues between my own commitments, but we make it work. If only, I don't know, we could all be well compensated for our artistic endeavors.
Yeah.
Look, we provide a very valuable service to economy, or to the economy and society actually, which is making funny robots sing.
Exactly. Everyone who makes Vocaloid music should get $3 more billion.
Exactly, dude. Perfect. Okay. This question, maybe a bit of a deeper cut here, but I have written down, what was your concept, or sort of what happened with the vocal synth song series Yesterday Nowhere?
You did research. I'm scared.
Yes, okay, I did. Yes, I did.
That was something I wanted to do, and still in the back of my mind want to do. Like, I know where it was going to go. I know where it was going to go, and like I had a plan, but it kind of changed because I changed the genre I was making, because I was making more like theatrical stuff before. Like I said, I went to a performing arts high school. Like, I love theater, I love Broadway.
Right.
So while I was making that kind of theatrical music, I knew where I wanted to go with that, and I always wanted to do a song series. But once I realized that that wasn't the genre of music I wanted to be making, it kind of evaporated my plan, because the concept of Yesterday Nowhere was very much that like dark theatrical music, and not rock.
I see.
Again, this is another thing where I think if music became my full-time thing, I would revisit that.
Right.
But now, maybe not. Also because not a lot of people were aware of it.
Right.
But I think it would be worth going back to in the future. I might. Yeah, that's another thing I would love to revisit if this becomes my full-time gig, because I had a whole plan and all these characters.
Right. I mean, I do love when people tell like a narrative of some kind through like a series of music or whatnot. Like, I love being able to follow like a through line like that.
Yeah.
It adds like an extra like layer of I don't know if interactivity is the right word, involvement, I guess, right? That sort of leads into a community question I have here from, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, I think Purplease. It's purple with 3 E's and an S at the end. Purples. They ask, fittingly, will there be more in the Purple Teto saga? Are you planning to do songs that follow the same story?
Yeah, the next 2 songs are both Regretto.
Okay.
Worldwide Rockstars isn't really linked to Regret Rock and Minimum Rage, aside from the fact that it is the same Teto.
Right.
It's kind of... Worldwide Rockstars is kind of like a... You know how Project Sekai, there's a bunch of Miku?
Yeah.
The Sekais. Worldwide Rockstars is like exploring like if Regretto were to meet like another Teto, which is Shoshi's Teto from Japan. So it's just kind of like a theoretical like dream universe, you know, where it's like, you know, this is Regretto, like the TCU, the Teto cinematic universe, like meeting other Tetos.
Right. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, with the, I guess as they dubbed it, the Purple Teto saga, like, that's sort of what I was thinking about with like Yesterday Nowhere, is like, the way that, like, I think would you say that's also like telling a bit of a narrative through music, just like that through line? Yeah, just it being like reborn in a different place.
Definitely, because Regretto does feel like an extension of myself. She is her own character in some ways. She's different from me, but like her experiences and mine are like similar, so there's a lot of ways I could go. What I will say is Worldwide Rockstars is Regretto.
Okay.
It's not necessarily continuing the narrative that's in Regret Rock and Minimum Rage, but it helps her.
It helps like inform it, I would say.
Yes. And then Worldwide, or sorry, I already said Worldwide Rockstars, and then Whodunit, which will be after, does follow up on the Minimum Rage Regret Rock saga, but not in the way people think at all. Like, it will. Like, people are going to be watching it, like, how does this fit? And then at the end, they're going to go, oh,
Okay.
Like it's something that seems like it's its
right,
own
right.
thing, and it kind of is, but at the end there is something that's like, oh, okay,
That'll be fun.
there's more to the story. Yeah.
I noticed before getting onto this interview that you were working on an MV in the like Kasane Teto Discord.
Yup, that's Worldwide Rockstars, baby.
Ooh.
I want to release it as soon as possible. We'll see. Hopefully this week.
Oh my
As I'm
goodness! Wow!
speaking this
Oh my
week.
god! You hear that guy's
I'm
peak
locking
this
in.
week? Peak this week. Put a big like poster on your wall. Peak this week.
Peak this week is a really good phrase. I'm gonna steal that.
Feel free. Let's see. I'll throw another community question. How fast? I assume they're asking about Regretto, but how fast can Teto shred guitar? Says Emperor Caesar.
Faster than me, so I don't know. High BPMs, rhythm game level BPMs. Not me though. She's better than me canonically. That's
You
what
think
I'm
she'd
gonna say.
like fucking destroy Guitar Hero?
Oh yeah. She is a rhythm gamer for sure.
Oh, okay, perfect. And I guess I'll get this community question out of the way because I don't really know where to fit it in anywhere. Laser Italy asks, would you rather fight 27 Bluejays or 189 Lego minifigures?
I think 189 Lego minifigures because they're not like.
I would,
things
yeah,
that
I would
like,
feel
peck my eyes
bad.
out.
Yeah, I would feel one. The Blue Jays I feel like could hurt me more efficiently, and two, I would feel more bad about hurting the Blue Jays. I don't know exactly what I did.
That too.
I don't know exactly what I did. I mean, I guess this implies that the Lego minifigures are sentient, right? Which I don't know if that's like. This is getting to like philosophical question. Because they're made of plastic, it's like easier for me to distance myself from them. But I think okay, just analyzing it from like a fight perspective, I'd probably also go with the minifigures.
Yeah, definitely. But also, the point you raise is really good. Like, I would feel less bad about hurting minifigures than Blue Jays. Like, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Good point.
Let's see. Do you have many creative pursuits outside of music and producing?
I mean, lately, like Vocacraft, right? I mean, I know that's like a little bit related to like Vocaloid and stuff, but like the Minecraft civilization that I ran with people was so much fun. And a video is being worked on for that, and I want to edit my own video.
Ooh, okay, I was gonna ask
Vocacraft.
That's on the question list. I was gonna ask what happened with the Vocaloid themed Minecraft civilization sim.
Oh yeah, that video is happening. It's just I'm not the one editing the main video. That is being done by my fiance, Melty Solid, Tater, and I think they've recruited more people, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm not involved in the main story narrative video, and that's probably going to come out in 2027. It's, it's going to be like movie length.
Oh, I'm ready to be like fully seated, like popcorn ready, like cinema experience for this. Yeah.
But I do want to make a video from my perspective of my experience in Vocacraft because it was very funny, and my friend Cole and I had just like severe oral loss the entire time.
Man.
So I really, really want to make a video about that experience. Yeah, so I think after the video from my perspective comes out, since the final video is going to take much longer than we thought,
right?
Vocacraft Season 2 will happen. So that's the plans with Vocacraft right now.
Nice. I guess similarly related, what are some like games or shows or other media that you enjoy, just in general, that you think like, I don't know, inspires you?
I love horror movies. A huge fan. Like lately I just saw Backrooms and Obsession. Both fantastic. Like seriously fantastic.
Yeah, I've been meaning to see Backrooms. Probably.
Did you see Obsession?
Yes.
Oh, so good. Yeah, Backrooms was really good. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
I've been hearing good things about it. I think I'll be seeing it like later this week.
Oh hell yeah!
But
yeah, horror movies. I've been getting into superhero stuff lately because my fiance is super into it. Like we just watched all the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and now
good
we're
movies.
gonna move on to the Andrew Garfield ones. And I've been getting super into those, and we're also watching like Spider Noir. I love sitcoms too, like specifically stuff like Community or like Parks and Rec.
Right.
I'm a big fan of adult animation too, so like, Digital Circus,
right.
Stuff like Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, Guilty Pleasure. I'm a theater kid.
Dude, my partner, they're a huge fan of yours. They love Hell of a Boss and Digital Circus and all. Dude, they're gonna be stoked to hear this.
Yeah, I do love the music.
It's good. I I was pretty like apprehensive about it, I guess. Like I wasn't predisposed negatively to it, but you know, I watched it with my partner, and I was like, yeah, like there's some writing parts that I don't think are the best, but like I really don't see why there's so many people online that are so ardently against this. Like I enjoyed it, you know.
It's fun. I think what. Okay, like it's like with any media, people who like absolutely hate it, I think are valid. People who love it are valid. I think the people who hate it don't realize why a general audience could like possibly like it. And I wanted to talk about something actually that I think might give some perspective. So my dad is a boomer, right? Like boomer generation.
Right.
He loves Has Been Hotel. And I'll just say he's a boomer. I'll leave it at that. My dad is a boomer.
I get the feeling.
And he, yeah. And he adores Has Been Hotel, and he is not the target audience whatsoever.
Right.
And the reason he likes it is because when he was younger, Rocky Horror was the popular thing, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And that was like a super over-the-top queer piece of media with music and like very interesting and eccentric characters. And to him, he's like, Has Been Hotel is literally just like animated Rocky Horror Picture Show, like an animated version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like that's kind of how he sees it. And I'm like, this would be a good way to explain to people like why general audience or people who you wouldn't think would enjoy something like that do enjoy it. I don't know, just random food for thought. But anyway, besides that, yeah, I said horror movies. I said BoJack Horseman, stuff like that, right? Like I love BoJack Horseman.
Oh my god, my partner rewatches that show like probably like twice a year, dude.
It's so good. I've probably rewatched it like I'm on like my third.
I was gonna ask, sort of just on the related to like other crafts and media and whatnot. Do you think you have like an area artistically you'd be interested in expanding into?
Yeah, just I'm working on it, but specifically like art and animation. I'm trying to improve myself. Like maybe I could get to a point where I can do my own art and editing. I already do my own editing aside from feedback.
Right.
Like Pinocchio P, I think does his own stuff, and I think that's really cool.
Right.
But I do like working with artists too, so I'm going to continue to do that. But yeah, I really do want to get better at drawing and animating. It's just hard because I do music every day. I'm committed to that, so I don't always like, draw or animate every day.
Having to like split yourself between the different crafts is very like I sort of opposite to you. It's like I want to get into music production, but it's just like it's
overwhelming.
It's like I could do it. I just need to sit down and actually like focus and like discipline myself. But it's just so much new when I could do so much familiar, if that makes sense.
Yup.
It's like,
no, I know exactly.
Why would I do new thing when I can do thing I already know? I sort of have that problem in general though. Like when I go to restaurants, I don't typically order too much that's like new for me. I find the one meal I like and I just get that every time.
See, when it comes to like food and stuff, I love trying new things, but trying new things creatively is like, it's hard when you're not immediately good at it.
Yeah. But I don't know, I guess on this concept or on this line of thinking, how often would you say that like a concept you have turns into a finished product?
Maybe 25% of the time. You should see my notes app.
No, I completely get it. I have so many just like files on my computer, like whether it's just sketches or me like making a new notepad file just so I could write down an idea I had, and that's all they exist as. You know, they're just like in the corner collecting dust, and I look at them and feel bad sometimes. But I don't know. I think it's a number that could help put things in perspective for some people, because I think it's easy to just see finished products and be like, okay, well that's what was, that's it. That's all that was going on back there.
Yeah, no, there's so many things that I mean, I think I just put on Twitter, like there was a Rin song that I scrapped. Like there's so many things that don't come to fruition for one reason or another.
It's like, I don't know. I was also in theater for a bit when I was in school, and the one thing that experience taught me is that no matter how, like nice it looks to the audience, behind the set, things are just fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like behind those curtains, oh my god.
We were doing Alice in Wonderland, my school one year, and this is like I went to like a vocational like performing arts school.
Right.
So like we had like set pieces from like old Broadway shows and costumes from older off Broadway or Broadway shows. Like it was very professional level stuff for high school, and there was this huge like house set piece that was wheeled around and literally almost like fell on the tech member. Like
Oh my
literally could have
goodness.
like severely injured this person. Like things do not go how they should ever and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm still mortified. I was tech as well for a bit, and I like shattered something glass on the stage in the middle of a performance.
No,
I was
oh, that cleanup.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I was
It
so
happens,
like,
though.
oh.
They all hate me.
I was like, oh, they all hug. I ruined everything.
I ruined it.
Yeah. Also on the topic, I've written down, do you ever return to scrap songs that often? Have any of your releases been a song that was like scrapped at one point?
Lost Media.
Hmm.
I was working on Lost Media before Regret Rock, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to quit music.
Right. Oh my goodness.
So that's what Lost Media is about. And then I was just so like upset and depressed while writing it that I couldn't finish it, and I just didn't like where it was going. And then the hair dye thing happened. I was like, okay, I'll release like a silly shit post, and then I'll release Lost Media, and then I'll vanish from the internet. But then Regret Rock did so well and lifted my spirits, and I was like, okay, awesome. And then I went back and finished Lost Media because I was in a better headspace and I could write about those feelings without it actively making me upset.
Right,
you know?
right.
So yeah, Lost Media was a Teto song actually.
Yeah,
But
therapeutic
if
process,
people want
I suppose.
to hear my like whips and scrapped songs, I gotta promote this. I have a Ko-Fi monthly tier. It's $5 a month, and it gives you access to a private chat in my Discord server where I send my whips to everything. Like you can see music videos before they come out, songs before they come out.
As always, in the description, please go check it out. Like I said earlier, Menace deserves the support, seriously. Yeah, I mean, shit, I'm really glad that Regret Rock could pop off at the right time to
everything happens for a reason,
seriously.
I guess. Like, for real.
Let's see. I guess also sort of on that, I have it written down. Would you say that On the Way Down is still like the ushering in of the new era of Menace?
Yeah, people like yes and no, right? Because like I would say it was more No One Likes a Wallflower.
Right.
Because that's the song I realized, like, oh, I want to make rock music. It just took me a while to get fully into it, and that's when On the Way Down happened. So it's definitely a part of it. Maybe the combination of No One Likes a Wallflower and On the Way Down, because that's also when Purple Teto shows up for the first time. Right now, I don't consider On the Way Down part of that universe, because it...
Right, it's like the progenitor.
Yeah. But if people like have a headcanon and want to include it, that's totally fine by me.
Right.
But yeah, it was definitely part of the new era.
All right. Let me throw in another community question. How do you go about designing the look of your characters? Asked by Huge Promotion 1814.
I feel like usually I have like a rough idea that I'll sketch, and then I send it to whatever artist I'm working with, and they usually perfect the design because they're goated and a lot better at this stuff than me. Like Neo or like Adri or Ash Dash or Joe Kama, Susie, Eggtan.
Right.
But Regret Rock and Minimum Rage specifically, those designs were 80%, 90% like mine first. Like I have the original sketches. I think the only difference with like Regret Rock is she had like a striped shirt originally and like a French bread on the back of her jacket. But like the jacket like color and the shorts and like the whatever, like, and Minimum Rage, you know, like I started drawing the uniform first kind of based on my uniform, and I designed the hat too that the other people wear, but just Neo made them look really, really good because she's an amazing artist. But yeah, so it's usually like I have an idea of what I want the design to be, but then I tell the artist, like, okay, here's my idea, interpret it.
Right.
It was a little different with Feedback. I think was entirely designed by Joe, and he did amazing with that. Like I remember seeing his like process. Like we would tell him like some vibes we wanted, or like maybe like a jacket, or I think we wanted the headphones with the antennas in them specifically.
Right.
Or with Lost Media, I think I had like a sketch, and I told Adri like purple Y2K, and then I sent like a Pinterest board of like outfits.
Nice.
Yeah, that's usually how they come about. Like sometimes I'm more heavily involved than other times, depending on the song.
It's
For
a
Regretto,
collaborative
I'm
effort.
definitely, yeah. For Regretto, I'm more involved in the design, but not the, yeah.
Right. I get you. Any other one I throw in here? This sort of was already answered. Sort of. Impressive Carbo 9778 asks, how long have you worked in fast food jobs?
I worked at McDonald's for 3.5 years, from when I was 15 to 18 and a half. It was a long time.
Yeesh.
I'm sure many people have done longer, so I don't want to say like it's like, oh my god, but it was a lot. Oh, don't do it.
No, you don't need to tell me. I know the experience.
It's so not fun.
No. I've written here, are you still interested in space? And what are some of your favorite concepts regarding space?
I do love space. I used to be more into it and like know more like facts off the top of my head, like when I was in like middle school maybe. But
Right.
now it's more just like, I just love thinking about space, like what could be out there, and like I do like stay up to date with like discoveries, and like what I'm most interested in is like aliens, right? Like if there's life out there. I mean, there has to be.
Right.
There literally has to be. We cannot be the only things.
I would agree.
Yeah, a universe that's so vast. So I think I'm the most interested in like aliens, or just anything that's out there. I think space is so beautiful, and also terrifying because it goes on forever.
Yeah, tell me, like, I don't know, it hurts my brain to think about sometimes.
I used to watch that one show with my dad. This was it Cosmos? Is that what it was called?
I think I've heard of it.
It's like hold on, a space. What was it? Yeah, Cosmos. Yeah, I would watch that with my dad.
I think I heard of it. I never watched it. It's got a Tyson in it, right?
Yeah, yep. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of it, but I never watched it. But it's definitely more of like a passing interest, but I do just like, it's just so interesting, I guess, how, I don't know what the word is, just like unintuitive to like, most understandings of reality, I guess. I don't know, it's just fascinating, I guess, just how everything up there works. And to think about just, even the basic concepts of like, universe expanding and actually everything is moving, and
yeah, that freaked me out when I found that out. I was like, no way.
Like, oh no, we don't just orbit the sun is flying off at like a couple 100,000 miles an hour and we're following it.
Space is so awesome.
Seriously. You sort of did this already, but I do have written, are there any projects in the works that you'd like to tease? It can be as vague and as abstract as a teaser as you like.
Okay, so because Worldwide Rockstars and Whodunit are already like out
Right.
on streaming, just the MVs aren't out. I'm just gonna say those are coming this month and next month most likely.
Okay.
There is something I want to tease. That's Neo and I are working
Ooh.
on something really cool. That's all, like something like that is taking a very long time.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say.
You
That's
have
what I'm
me.
gonna say.
You have me intrigued.
Yeah.
I like both of these artists here that you're talking about, being you and Neo.
Neo and I are working on something very cool. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all, and look forward to it. I think by the end of this year.
Oh my goodness, dude! Since 2024, right? I guess there's only been like 1.5 years since then. But my point being, every year I'm like, surely like we're plateauing. Surely like more cool shit regarding vocal synths aren't gonna like, it's gonna slow down eventually, and then it just keeps ramping up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, we are working on possibly the coolest thing ever. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever to me, but like.
That is, shit, I'm genuinely looking forward to that. Everyone else, keep your eyes out, I guess. I'm gonna throw in another community question. We have one from Pika Smasha, sort of related. What is your secret to being peak?
Thank you. No, it's just, I think consistency. I like constantly working on something, even if it's in the background. Like just
right. I would agree.
Don't give up.
Consistency is
consistency. Keep
it's
going.
also like
Just
probably the hardest thing to get a good hold on. I would agree with
sure.
that. It is like definitely the most important. I still need to work on my own consistency myself, but yeah, I would agree. This is probably the last, like, let's say silly question I have in the community questions. It's from Not Endor Pixel. They ask, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I have no idea. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 5.
Unfortunately.
5 what? Don't know.
Unfortunately, I think the bridge would throw you off. This is a joke from, I think, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And they're like at a bridge where if you don't know the answer to the question, it like throws you off the side.
You know what? I have seen parts of Monty Python and the Holy Grail because my dad loves it. I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but I actually do plan to watch it soon. It's on my list.
Nice. Okay. I don't have too many left here, question-wise. Let's say, how'd you end up meeting Kat?
I think Kat commented on my song Take a Seat, the unlisted one I mentioned earlier, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that, and then probably just through Twitter, I got to talking to the producer Skirmish P.
Right.
And Skirmish and Kat were good friends, so I think Skirmish introduced me to Kat, and from there, like, Kat and I met when she was like 15 and I was like 17, so we were both teenagers. Like,
right.
Kat and like Witches with Glitches are like the only people who like knew me before I was an adult in this community.
Right.
So it's crazy to think about. Yeah. So Kat and I have been there for each other since like day one, basically, since before either of us had like 100 subscribers.
Nice.
We met very, very early on. So like seeing everything she's achieved and like stuff we've achieved together, it's just like it's so amazing to experience this with her and also like cheer for her, because like our teenage selves would not believe where we are now, you know. So
I can
it's
imagine.
Amazing.
How was your first performance at Misago Con?
It went so much better than I thought it would. I expected like 3 people to show up, like 2 being my friends, but there were like 50 people there, and this is like a very small local con. It's like the first time doing it. Like, we probably went over the building capacity in the classroom because the performance, it was in a classroom. It was so good, and the audience was so fun, and it was like chill but also exciting. And like afterwards, there was kind of like a line, and I got to speak with anyone who wanted to speak with me and like take pictures and like talk about the show and my music. And there were even some people there who like didn't know who I was at all and just like watched it, and then were like, well, I'm a fan now. And that was really cool.
Oh my goodness.
So it went super well, and I'm so glad I did it because it gave me more confidence for Digital Stars.
That is sick. I do hope to catch like whenever next performance will be, if that's at Digital Stars. The one I went to in Chicago, they had Kat and Flavor Foley and a few others and whatnot.
Yes.
It was my first time actually going to like something like this. I guess you'd call it a rave. It was kind of a rave.
Yeah.
And I was like so nervous. I got to like the venue like an hour and a half early, and I was like the first one in the door. And I have this story of like, so I'm a big fan of Flavor Foley and Jamie and Vonne Lily and Rice and all that. And
the goats.
Yeah, of course. And I just on a whim, I had bought my Damon Doll vinyl with me, right? Because I was like, oh my god, imagine if I get the sign, that would be crazy, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I had no expectations. I was like, if not, then it's whatever. It's a show. Obviously, they have to like perform. And so I have that, but yeah, I got to the restaurant. It was like a restaurant / venue. It was the Chop Shop. I got there like an hour and a half early, and I was like the first person there. The staff weren't even like ready for seating, but they were very understanding. They're like, no, here, let's move this out of the way. Let's get you sat down. While I was waiting at the front, and like the restaurant was mostly empty, there was one table at the back that I saw that had people at it. One booth, and it was 3 people, and the thought briefly flashed through my mind. I was like, 3 people here. Flavor Foley is 3 people. They were just far enough away in the background that I couldn't really tell, and I was like, again, I was kind of nervous. I was like, okay, sorry, just like take a minute, just breathe, okay? You're freaking out. You should just like focus, get seated down and figure out what you're doing first and foremost. I don't think about it, and I go up and I eat and I wait for the venue to open, and I do, and because I was like so early in, I was like at the very front of the crowd, right? that night later when Flavor Fully came out and Jamie and Vonne walked on stage, I'm like, that's the same hair, that's the same haircut. They were at that booth and fuck, I missed it.
No!
I was like, oh, no, they were right there. Obviously, I still had a fantastic night, but
Yeah.
that like followed me because I had to leave like shortly after the show ended, so I couldn't stick around for too long. But like that was like in the back of I was like, fuck, they were right there, and like I don't hold it over myself too much. Like I feel like I don't know.
It's hard. There were so many people who like wanted to see me who like couldn't because it got so crazy.
And also like I don't know. I'm not gonna approach what could have been like 3 strangers just trying to enjoy their food and be like, hey, you know.
Are you Flavor Fully?
Yeah, it's like. I guess if I got closer, I probably could have like recognized Jamie and Vonne, but again, it's like I was in a new place. I was like at one of these events for the first time. I'm not gonna just like, you know, fucking go and like freak out because I'm like, wait, hold on, is I think that might be Flavor Fully over there. But yeah, so it's I'm hoping that next time. I do plan to try to attend some of the expos in 27 that I can make up for that.
They're
and not,
so much fun.
Not just from like signatures from the Folies, but like, you know, all the other stuff, like you included in that. I would absolutely love to get a signature sometime.
Yay! I love signing things. I signed 2 Switch 2s at Chicago. That's just really sticking with me because I was like, are you sure? Like these are like brand new. Like,
They're oddly popular to have signed. I wonder why.
Yeah, but I figured when they were handing them to me that they were Switch 1s because that would make sense. Like, oh yeah, these are kind of like, you know, past its time.
Right.
And not past its time, you know what I mean? But like a Switch 2, I was like, these just came out.
All right. A few more community questions. We're at the tail end here. Deformed Nugget asks, what is your favorite engine editor to work with?
I like Synth V2, but with the plugin that flattens the notes.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like Vocaloid 6 and Voicona, so this is hard.
Let's say like we'll start with like because the question was kind of vague. We'll say one for like voice, you know, synthesis, and then one for just like video editing and whatnot.
Oh, did it just say any program? Oh, for voice synthesis, I guess probably Synth V right now, like 1 and 2. But I had the most fun like using Voicona. I just haven't used it since.
Right.
For editing, I hate Premiere. I hate After Effects. I wish I had better alternatives. I don't want to praise them. So I feel like
you're right.
It's kind of a necessary evil. I'm not gonna say,
okay.
I love Adobe After Effects. I don't.
We can switch it around. Tell us why you hate them.
Because they're subscriptions. There should be a one-time payment option.
True.
And my computer is good enough to run both of them, and they are optimized terribly. Doesn't matter how good your computer is, it will not work.
True. I had to use I had to use Premiere on that for like a college class, and even in that setting, it fucking blew ass.
It's horrible.
God, I remember when like I don't know shit, I don't know, it's probably a decade at this point, but I was like, oh my god, I want Adobe Photoshop. There's so many cool videos of people like doing so much cool shit with it, and like the mysticism, the veil of cool has been completely broken.
I remember that like time in the internet where like Photoshop was the coolest thing ever.
Seriously, I wanted that because I don't know, I love messing with photos when I was like, oh my god, dude, I want to get this, it's so cool. And then again, since then, any like thought I've had about Adobe has like soured, not even through experience necessarily, but just like seeing everything going on with it, and you know, bits of using it in college classes and just like all that. It's like, this sucks. Actually,
it's not a cool program anymore. It's actually horrible.
No, I mean, it can still do useful things. That's the unfortunate part, is that it can still do useful things.
There's not a good alternative for some of the stuff it can do, but it also sucks.
Yeah, alright. We have a question from the Sassafras. They ask, what do you think, assuming Regretto here, Teto would cover up the tattoo with?
Probably, something musical. It's like a heart, right? I feel like it could get turned into, like, a guitar.
That's a good one.
Like probably like something music related, so that she wouldn't change her mind about it.
I think we kind of answered this one already, sort of. But Julian the Gamer 42 asks, where did the idea of Regretto Teto come from?
From me dyeing my hair, because I mentioned earlier I worked at a bank.
Yeah.
I could not have unnatural hair colors, so I was like, I still want cool hair, so I dyed my hair black, and then I was like, ooh, I want like a white blonde streak in the front of my hair, but I had just dyed it black. And I was like, it'll be fine. And I bleached the front of my hair over black hair dye.
Right.
And like after a few days, it just totally melted off. And I had to cover it back with black to like hide it. So I just had this like weird side bang for a while that was like so stiff and damaged, and it took forever to grow out. But I wrote Regret Rock after that happened to me, and I've always wanted purple hair, even though I didn't do it at the time. Obviously now I have purple hair.
Right.
So I just like changed it from my experience like messing up with bleach to like messing up with like colored hair dye.
Right. I think you did talk about that on Vocaloid a bit as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never dyed my hair. I'm kind of like vaguely interested.
You
all right, shit. Well, shit. I guess I got to now. But...
It's so fun. You ever should do it once.
All right. Question from West Abrocoma 6391. They ask, why did you decide to make Miku and Gumi Toxic Yuri? I think they meant Teto and Gumi Toxic Yuri.
Yeah, they probably meant Teto. Well, because originally it was like I feel like most people have like an ex that they just really don't get along with,
right?
Whether that be like an ex-friend or an ex-partner. So like obviously I have like one of those stories. So like I said, originally it was going to be a male ex, but I just couldn't think of a character that would be interesting enough. So it wasn't like I went out to, oh, let me write Toxic Yuri. It was just like, oh, let me give her an ex, and they hate each other.
Right. The
I'm sorry for
the let me write Toxic Yuri is like the egg can school of thought.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for creating Toxic Yuri. I want to give them a happy ending. I'll get there.
Question from AB Tuhu. How do you come up with ideas for writing lyrics?
Most of the time I just think of things and put it in my notes app, but I'm trying to think of like what inspired. Okay, I tried to find different ways to get my point across without it just being like let me go to, okay, like minimum rage, right? Like like feeling like you're like a cog in the machine, I feel like is pretty common. So I was like, how can I express this feeling without saying like I feel like I'm just like nothing to this massive like whatever, and you know, smile baby smile from the corporation, because a lot of the times you have to like, you know, like customer service, right? You have to like fake smile. So instead of just like, you know, a lyric being blunt and straightforward and just like, I hate working customer service, you know, you have to just find different ways to get your point across without it being so. And also just like observational stuff. Like, I mean, obviously I have like the working for an hour costs as much as a sandwich. Right. What else? Not just minimum rage as an example. Or like feedback, right? Or not feedback, sorry. Lost media. Like instead of just being like, I want to erase my presence from the internet. Take me out with the trash, right? Right,
I see. It's taking those like thought concepts and turning them more into a lyrical flow.
More interesting ways to word them, yeah.
Right. 2 more community questions left. We have one from McNick3. They ask, how long did it take you / how hard was it to seriously get into vocal synth production after you started?
I mean, I kind of just started releasing songs as soon as I like...
Just because you started with uploading vocal synth music.
Yeah, I guess honestly, it's just like for me, it was learning as I go. I kind of did everything as I went. It's difficult, but I would say it was like I didn't have like a before period where I was like learning a lot of stuff and then I uploaded. I was doing it as I went. So with each song, I learned something new, and that's the truth. Still.
Yeah, that's kind of how you have to do it, I think. Because like, I don't know. There is merit to like, you know, taking things to perfect it your own like craft, but like
Yeah, I
Until-
think there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just not my process.
Yeah. But like, you do get very invaluable, just feedback generally from just like putting your stuff on the wider scale. I do think it helps with just developing your style faster. All right, last community question from Apple Blossom 1992. They ask, if you were to go back in time, what's one thing you would have done differently?
We're in Regret Rock sooner. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I think I would have started giving the Vocaloids purple hair sooner. I wish I thought of that sooner. I don't know.
Establish the identity sooner.
Yeah, like more purple.
There we go.
Yeah,
Put that big slogan.
No regrets, just more purple.
A big slogan right there. More purple.
Yeah, it's never enough.
For our closing few questions. Firstly, what would you say is like the most recent piece of media that's stuck with you?
I know I talked about it earlier, but Obsession. Like, I've just been thinking about that movie a lot, like probably every day. Oh, also Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary was so good.
I heard from Eggtan as well. They watched that and they're like, oh my god, I was sleeping on Peak.
Oh, what? I didn't know Egg watched. I actually have to talk to Egg about that.
Apparently, one of the like people in their class like kept bothering them to watch it, and they did, and they're like, oh my gosh, I was sleeping on Peak.
Oh my god, I'm like literally I'm gonna text Egg about Project Hail Mary like right after this. I loved that movie.
Yeah, I saw it as well. It's just I don't one of my like favorite games is Outer Wilds. I don't know if you've heard of it, and
I've heard the name, but I don't know the game.
It taps into a very similar feeling. I'll say this: if you like Project Hail Mary, Outer Wilds is like the perfect video game for you.
Okay, that's really good to know.
It's like a big space exploration mystery, and you have to figure out, like this grand cosmic question, and it's awesome.
That does sound really awesome.
But all right, do you have any advice or words of wisdom in general for those who are interested in getting into music production?
Just don't overwhelm yourself at the start and think that like you need to know how to do everything. Like things take time to learn. And if it's your vibe that like you want something to be like your definition of perfect before you release it, that's okay. But don't let it hold you back too much, because these things take time, and if you don't know how to mix perfectly and you're like, I can't release this song, I don't really know how to mix, you can still I still don't fully know everything about making music, and I probably never will. If anyone says they know everything, they're lying.
I agree.
Just it's okay for things to not be perfect immediately. Have fun with it,
I agree. It's okay to like not know things and like not do things,
you don't need to be an expert
to the best
to
of
put
your
things
abilities
out.
at the start. Exactly. Like, and frankly, I don't think there's many situations in which you're going to be like, talent certainly exists. You can have like a good start, but at a certain point, like you're never just gonna exist at the start of like the mountain, like at the top of the mountain. You're not just gonna be there.
Yeah.
Just don't be afraid to like not know things and learn them, I guess. To end us off, if you could say like one takeaway you want people to take from your music, what would that be? Pretty open-ended.
Ooh.
What's your grand departing menace?
Purple.
Like?
No, I'm kidding.
Purple. Okay.
No, it's not just that. Just Ooh. Okay. This I can't like express this in like few words, but
it's alright. It doesn't have to be that short.
A big problem with society, that feels so like society today.
Right. Put the Joker makeup on.
I don't know if it's our generation or if this has always been a problem, but like all of a sudden everything is embarrassing to people. People are so afraid to do the things they love because it's embarrassing, or like it's cringe, or like, how people say like be cringe, be free, like
right.
I guess that feeds into like don't care what other people think, but like especially now, like everyone has made everything like so embarrassing, and don't go through life that way, like just because you're afraid you might get like a little embarrassed, or someone who doesn't matter to you might think you're weird. Do what you want to do and be yourself. And I know that's pretty basic, but really specifically, like not every
Just the
existing is embarrassing, but you don't have to let it.
You don't have to
affect
be
you to that point.
If I can add on, like, I completely agree. If I can add on, I sort of like mentioned being like parallel to vocal synth for a long time. I did sort of like see the culture as like, oh, if I got into that, you know, people would kind of like people would like think, oh, he's into that, you know, like
Yeah.
I guess like that sort
Don't
of
let
like
those thoughts
prejudice.
keep you away from doing things you love.
Yeah, that sort of prejudice of like, oh, if I like expressed an interest in this, I feel like people would judge me for it. But I felt that way about like vocal synth, about like, I don't know, making original characters and whatnot, and making writings and like even some of my art, and like since just doing those things, I've like never been happier, you know, like.
Yeah, people who go around pointing out that things are embarrassing or cringe are the most miserable people in the world, and I'm so serious. They only exist to make themselves, to bring other people misery because they are miserable. Don't listen to those people because they are not doing the things that they love.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just do what you love.
That's my takeaway.
Exactly. Just do what you love. If it's not hurting anyone, if it's not hurting you, then who the fuck cares?
Who cares?
Seriously. But yeah, thank you for coming on, man. This is I really enjoyed talking to you. Just the interview. I feel like it went pretty well.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I would do it again.
Of course. But yeah, again, I really do appreciate having you on. It does mean a lot to me. This my whole website deal, I guess, is just like I miss a lot of like non-centralized old internet, I guess. And one day while looking stuff up about Kasane Teto, I found this old fan blog. It was called like Project Miracle Diva, I think. Let me just like send it to you.
Please do.
Because it has such it was the Miracle Diva project, that's what it was. It has such a 2010 just energy
awesome.
to it. Like this fan blog has been abandoned since 2013. And I found this.
Yeah, we need to bring this stuff back. Yeah,
like,
for real.
Oh my god, I want to make like a spiritual successor to this website. Because
this is so cool.
This was just like someone's blog about like Kasane Teto music and just new events happening with her. And this was in like 2011 they started this blog, which means like this was like a pioneer of like Kasane Teto.
Yeah.
And just like seeing all like the history section and whatnot and all that, and I don't know, what really wanted to like make me make a spiritual successor is that I saw that some of these pages were still getting comments years later. Like some of them still had people commenting on them in like 2020 and whatnot, and I was like, man, I want a space like this. Shout out, by the way, to Zach Watermelon, who has a comment on this website that I look at and I laugh at. Yeah.
What is? I need to know.
I sent it to you. I'll put it on screen in the video. I do not know what he means by that. But
peak. That's amazing.
But yeah, this website also has a song list, right? It's like an archive of Teto songs. Unfortunately, all the videos are removed now. I think the YouTube channel got taken down, right?
No.
But this song list has 1,600 songs on it.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, holy, like you could honestly make a very comprehensive list of like every Teto song like before 2013 with this website.
I completely understand why you're doing what you're doing, and I'm so glad that you're doing it because we need more stuff like this.
Thank you. I haven't gotten it set up yet, but I do want to make like a sort of song archive part on the website. Not necessarily like maybe like a download, because you know some artists want to have more control over their work, but just like links to songs, you know, just like a big storeroom of all the songs. But yeah, so it was purely just like I want this type of space to like still exist today. And also, I don't know, just like Teto and whatnot really, I don't think it's a stretch for me to say like changed the course of my life. And it's sort of just
Me too.
my
That's crazy.
yeah. It's just sort of my way of like, I don't know, I want to give back to that in a sense. I will say maybe like the most strenuous part of the website was the fact that her history is so hard to get like a full picture of. Like a clear idea of Kasane Teto's history is spread across like
it is very
5
difficult.
different websites. So on my website I have a big history section, and like just getting all the information together was there's so much. It's not like purposeful misinformation, but like even on that website, the Miracle Diva project, they get some facts wrong, and I don't blame them at all. This was 2013 or this was 2011. I imagine there was way less like accessibility to the information from the Japanese side. But yeah, like there's some wrong info there, and just like a lot of places in general, not out of malice, but just because it's game of telephone. I just yeah, I just wanted, I don't know, just to sort of express my love for this character in a way that I was like, I don't know, what do I like? And I was like, I like writing stories. I took journalism in high school. I was like, what if I just made like a newsletter? And I found this website, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to make the spiritual successor to this. I hope the creators of Miracle Diva Project are still out there and they're still doing good. There's no like profiles linked on the website at all.
Aww.
But I
hope they discover what you're doing and reach out, because how amazing would that be?
Well, thank you. But yeah, I appreciate sincerely what you said about the website. It's just my little passion project.
Heck yeah.
I'm currently just doing it as a solo thing, and I'm kind of worried if I bring someone else on, because I feel like they'd look at the code and they'd kill me. I feel like if they knew how to actually like make a website, I feel like they'd look at what I did under the hood and they would be like, sorry, but we have to like drag you outside and kill you.
No, I think as you expand, you know, maybe you'll find you need it, but you don't have to. This could be your thing. It's all up to you, you know.
Yeah. But again, just really thank you for coming on. It like means a ton. I've said this plenty, but I'm a huge fan, and
thank you for listening. I don't know. I hope it never starts to sound empty when I thank people for listening, because I mean it every single time.
It doesn't, I promise.